What's up guys, Uncontainable here. This is going to be my very first YouTube commentary. I hope you guys like and enjoy it. Now if you guys haven't heard yet, Homefront is amazing. You're going to want to go out and buy Homefront as fast as possible because it's probably one of the, if not the best, first-person shooter games that I've ever played. What you're watching right now is me going on a sniping tear using the M110 and the thermal goggles, which can be unlocked at level 49. Now, in my personal opinion, Homefront is much better than all of the Call of Duties put together. Almost every different game in the Call of Duty series have some very cool and unique features, but unfortunately there hasn't been one game in the series that has had all of them. For example, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 had some cool and amazing kill streaks, like the nuke, and Call of Duty 3 and Call of Duty World at War allowed the use of terrain-based vehicles like tanks. Despite the fact that these features were often annoying and overpowered, they gave the games a whole new dynamic. And speaking of overpowered and annoying, all of the kill streaks in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops were very frustrating to deal with and often led me to personally get very angry and frustrated. But in Homefront, that's just not the case. I find the game to be very balanced and fun to play. Everything I've just said is based on the lack of these features in Call of Duty. Overall, in my opinion, Homefront's multiplayer is way better than Call of Duty's any day. I mean, it just can't be beat. So, back to what I'm doing right now and what you're watching right now. I mean, this happened back-to-back games right after I'd got my thermal goggles and I just equipped them and just whipped out the M110 and I just went crazy, destroying everything in sight. I mean, at the same time, sniping is really easy, but also very difficult because you need pinpoint accuracy to like hit where you want to. So, it's complicated but fun, and it's just great. Now, if you haven't yet picked up your copy of Homefront, then I would strongly advise right when you get the game to use a sniper to rank up quickly and efficiently. But once you unlock the second sniper, don't get too excited, because I thought it'd be great. Like, it has a thermal feature built in, but at the cost of not killing people as fast because you can't shoot as fast as you would with the M110. Now, don't get me wrong, the M110 is an amazing gun by itself, but when you use thermal goggles, it pretty much makes you unstoppable. I mean, you can see your enemies way before they can see you, and take them down before they can even get a shot off. It's crazy how good they are. Now, I would advise if you don't have the thermal goggles, which you're not going to in the beginning, to just work towards them. Like, just solely go for the thermal goggles, because they're not just good for sniping, they're great for assault rifles too. It just gives you a total advantage on the game, and if you're not using them, then you're going to be taken down by people who are. Now, switching my aim towards the campaign of this game, the campaign is quite amazing for a first game of the series. It's very impressive. It's very fun. I haven't fully played through it because I'm kind of a multiplayer junkie, but it's great. So not only is this game good with multiplayer, it's good with campaign. So some of you may be saying, well, the Black Ops campaign is good too, but honestly, it's repetitive. The Call of Duty games, they just repeat and repeat and repeat. They may add some cool, minute features and cool things, but it just repeats. And also, another thing that they took out of it that I was very sad about was the Modern Warfare 2 special ops, so-called like side mission things to earn stars. Those were the best. They were so much fun. Like, why would you take those out? I just don't understand. The whole Call of Duty series just has one cool feature per game, but if they were to add things together, it might possibly be better than Homefront. But as it stands right now, the Call of Duty games just can't compete. Now, due to the fact that Homefront is probably the best first-person shooter game that I've ever played, I'm sure there's going to be a second one. I'm sure that the series is going to continue and keep growing, and hopefully it'll leave Call of Duty in the dust, because I've honestly had a pretty bad experience with all of them. Now, some of you may think that I'm kind of being a hypocrite, or you don't understand why I'm saying this about Call of Duty, because I make montages and stuff about that. But I mean, I only make montages because they're fun and I'm kind of good at it. I don't make them because I like the game. I make them because of the montages strictly. So don't be leaving me comments about, oh, but you play Black Ops all the time. You love to play Black Ops. No, it's really just not the case. That was just all that was out currently that I could play, and I was just bored. So to wrap this all up, leave a comment, like this video, subscribe, and in your comments tell me what else you want from me. Do you want me to keep making commentaries? Do you like my montages? Should I make a montage of Homefront? So I guess just don't forget to subscribe.